Hey 21 Day Fixers, tomorrow is day one of our workouts. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit before we get started. So if this is your first time through the 21 Day Fix, this is your first week, just keep in mind that this is really a learning curve week, okay? This is the week that you're going to see all the videos for the first time. I want you to listen to Autumn very carefully when she's talking about the form and focus on the form, okay? Getting your form right is the most important thing this week. It's more important than keeping up with her pace. It's more important than having heavy weights. You don't really need to use weights at all this week if you don't want to. Just focus on the form and understand that it's going to get easier. It's the first time you've seen it. Just go with it. So in every single 21 Day Fix video, there's a woman named Kat, and she stands on Autumn's right, and she is the modifier. So this week especially, you may really be wanting to follow Kat as opposed to Autumn. So tomorrow is total body cardio. It's a tough one. It's a full body cardio workout with weights. But like I said, tomorrow I would recommend not even using the weights. You'll get plenty of a cardio workout with no weights. So I wanted to mention there are a couple of modifications that I do that are a little bit different than what Kat does in tomorrow's video. So I just wanted to demonstrate to you what those are. The very first exercise on the first day is called surrenders, and it's a killer one. And I'm not saying that because you won't be able to physically do the exercise. You can do it, but you're going to be so sore by day 3 that it's going to be really hard to get your exercise in, much less walk. So let me show you how you can modify it on day 1 so you're not so sore. We can move up on future weeks to get it like Kat does it, but I don't think we can really start there. Okay, so first exercise on day 1 is called surrenders. And Autumn has weights in her hand. She has weights up here, and she kneels down and then back up like this. It doesn't look too bad, does it? And like I said, you'll be able to do it, but you're going to be super sore. It really works like the glutes and the hamstring and even the quads. But the hamstrings are what gets so sore. So what Kat does is she does the same thing Autumn does, but she has no weights, and she puts her hands on her opposite thigh to help her get up. So like I said, that is a great modification. You will be able to do it. And I recommend you do it, but not until week 2, because I don't want you so sore this week that it really messes up your progress or frustrates you, okay? So what I recommend you doing tomorrow is just simple squat. Okay, you want your feet shoulder width apart, and you want to push your booty back, and just be sure your knees track over your toes, and keep it as 90 degrees angle as you can. You definitely don't want your toes going over your knees, okay? Push your booty back like that. And that is plenty of a workout. It works the same muscle groups, but just not quite as hard. So you're still going to be sore, but you will be able to function. So that's always good. Okay, so that's the main recommendation I have for your workout tomorrow. I want to show you a couple other ones that I like to do, depending on how I'm feeling that day. There's an exercise called cross-country skier. And Autumn has a weight in her hand, like a 5-pound weight in her hand, and she's jumping her legs back and forth and raising the weight up over her head. Okay, and that really gets that heart rate going. And some days it's just too high for me and I want to bring my heart rate down. But what Kat is doing is she's just stepping like this. And that's a great place for you to start, but sometimes I find myself in the middle where I can just, my heart rate's too high, but I want to jump. And so I will a lot of times just put my arms and jump, and that keeps my heart rate in a good place for me. So there's that one, and same thing with there's a weighted jog where Autumn's jogging and putting weight out and in, and then Kat is doing the same thing without a weight, and she's marching. And so a lot of times I'll jog, but have my arms down. And like I said, that just keeps my heart rate in a good place. So I just wanted to show you kind of how to follow Kat and how to modify Kat. Because sometimes, like I said, you'll find yourself in between, Or you might even find yourself lower than cat some days, like that first one on surrenders. I recommend just doing squats. So good luck tomorrow.